Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Kate and I make stuff vegan. Okay, so boom. So remember a couple of weeks ago, actually, I don't know, it could have been a couple of days ago. I have terrible memory. But remember one of the videos I did, I had my cousin Monica come on and try like a whole bunch of tofu dishes. And I made this pasta thing that she said was lit. This is good! I mean... like, I don't have, like, I like pasta a lot. When I tell you this is creamy, it's a good little bit. Because it was like, I used to make that recipe all the time, and I'm not usually like a huge pasta fan, so I stopped making it. I think I like overdid it. But making that video with Monica really reminded me of like how freaking bomb this recipe was. I didn't share it in the video because I really didn't have time when I was making it, but I have time today. I guess like when I was naming it and like writing the recipe out, I'm like, I have to call this something because I never really had a name for it. I literally just made it up one day. Like literally like one day, like maybe 2 years ago, I was like, oh, I wonder what happens if I blend up some tofu. So I guess like it's really like a fettuccine Florentine because of the addition of spinach. So that's what I called it. So if you want to see how I made a vegan fettuccine Florentine, keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to never miss any of my videos. And as always, the link to the detailed recipe is in the description box below. Okay, let's get started. Okay, I really can't like express how easy this recipe is. Like literally, if you had like 20 minutes, you could make this recipe. So what it starts off with is like a little tofu sauce. We're making a little tofu cream sauce, okay? You can literally use any tofu you have on hand. Like I feel like I've made it with like, no, I haven't made it with a silken tofu. I was about to start lying. I haven't made it with a silken tofu. I literally always use whatever tofu I have on hand, and I literally never have silken tofu. But just a half a block of tofu here, a bunch of nutritional yeast. Listen, get your nutritional yeast from Trader Joe's. Literally, I had to drive, like the Trader Joe's in Memphis is not near me. It's like a 20-minute drive, and I went there to get nutritional yeast because it's literally not worth it to get other nutritional yeast. It's like, I know like if you don't live by Trader Joe's, I'm sorry. But if you do yourself a favor and get Trader Joe's nutritional yeast, it's $3 to going to Whole Foods and getting like the $8 bottle for nothing. Like, you know, it's not giving. Anyway, it was tofu, nutritional yeast, garlic. I put like 6 cloves of garlic. I only showed 4, but I put 6 because I didn't want to be judged. I love freaking garlic. Oat milk, salt, and pepper. Literally, boom, blend it up till smooth. I sliced up some mushrooms because I just love mushrooms. Like, they are just so incredible. But you can use whatever veggies you want. I made this with broccoli. I made it with Brussels sprouts. Like literally whatever you have on hand, you can like saute up or like bake and throw it in there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, this is like the best pasta recipe ever. Literally I made this for Easter one time, and when I had all my friends over back when I used to live in Rochester, everybody was asking for the recipe. Simsa. All right, so I sauteed up my mushrooms and I'm deglazing the bottom of the pan with some soy sauce. You don't have to do this, but you know, I thought it would be nice just to like broaden the flavor profile a little bit, but you know, do what you want to do. Also, I had to like deglaze it a little bit because it was like sticking. I didn't use like any oil or anything. I used a little spray or something, the spray. So you know, we move. I'm adding the spinach on top, and like, you know, it looks like a lot of spinach, but literally it turns into one leaf. So you have to do what you have to do. I only sauteed it until it just wilted, and I took it off just like that. Okay, here is some fettuccine noodles I made. I used half a box, so that's half a pound, right? That's what I'm assuming. And I cooked it until al dente. You know how to cook pasta. I also salted the water. You don't have to do this, but like I would highly recommend it. Always makes a difference. Okay, so I added my veg alone, and I use it like you saw me picking it out like one by one. I would highly recommend you do that. I haven't done that in the past, and all the spinach water gets into the pasta and it gets very much watery. It gets very much, it's just not giving. Okay, so make sure you just if you're using spinach, like you pick it up one by one. If you're using like broccoli, you just dump it in there, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm adding my little sauce and I'm mixing it up. I didn't add all the sauce at once because like sometimes I've done that and it just gets like too soupy because like you literally just throw stuff in the blender. Like I have no idea how much it made, you know. I wrote the recipe out, but I'm saying like if you add more milk, like you can adjust it up however you want to. So you know, whatever. Okay, so I added all my sauce anyway. So if you follow the recipe, you know, you're gonna get what I got. And I'm just cooking it down a little bit. Like I said, I did add a little bit more milk to mine. So I just have to like make it thicken up a little bit. You know, gotta let it thick like that. And don't do what I did. Keep on mixing it as you go. I feel like that's common sense. But you know, common sense don't be common. I really, real life, went to go do something else. like you were cooking. Anyway, there it is. Like, it's so creamy. The camera wasn't on when I plated it because apparently I'm new to this. Like, not me on my 100-something video and forgot to turn the camera on. But I just like topped it off with a little bit of nutritional yeast, you know what I'm saying? And it was so, like, you have to try it for yourself. Even Monica, you heard her, you heard her reaction. Like, it was so good. I really recommend you try this. Like, it is such an easy recipe. It's really cheap to make too. You could like throw this together on a weeknight. You have a little dinner party, you know, you could throw it together. And also, if you're gonna heat it back up, because like, you know, that's the nasty thing about heating up cream sauces, like it never gives. Okay, I got you. Because we're vegan, we can do whatever we want. So you're just gonna add like a little bit of the plant milk that you use to make it, like a little bit, like a tablespoon, after you heat it up. So heat up your little pasta in the microwave, if you use a microwave, or I don't know what you use, and then add a little bit of milk and then mix it in. That way it will be creamy again, and it won't be like, you know how it gets like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, it'd be like them little balls. They're not balls. Like, it curdles. There are words for everything. Wow, amazing. It curdles, and that's really nasty. It like doesn't give. You add a little bit of milk to it. Remember, I'ma tell you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss any of my videos. While you're here, check out my other videos. Why? Because I have enough for them. I have no video. Thank you again. The recipe's in the description. Did I say that? It is. Anyway, thank you again. I will catch you in the next one. Bye, y'all.